Ceremony will be beginning shortly. We're about 15 minutes from this getting started. As a reminder, during the ceremony, there is a zero standing policy. You must be in a seat. Ceremony will be beginning here in about 15 minutes. This ceremony will start in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. Again, this is a zero standing policy event, so please use this time to find a seat. This event is starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Again, this is a zero tolerance standing event. You need to find a seat. We're starting in 5 minutes. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the 2025 graduates of Duncan Public Schools.
Hello? All right, if there's two things that I hate more in the world, it is public speaking and public reading, and I get to do both, so just bear with me here. Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Duncan High School Class of 2025. I am honored to stand before you today as your class president as we celebrate this incredible milestone in our lives. First and foremost, I want to thank our families, friends, and loved ones who have supported us every step of the way. Without your love and encouragement, we would not be here today. Thank you for your devotion and always believing in us. I also want to thank our teachers, administration, and staff who have worked tirelessly to help achieve our goals. You have challenged us, inspired us, and pushed us to be the best versions of ourselves. We are grateful for your dedication and commitment to our education. To my fellow graduates, I want to say congratulations. We did it. We worked hard, overcame obstacles, and grown into the amazing individuals we are today. As we move forward into this next chapter of our lives, let's remember the lessons we have learned and the friendships we have made. Let's continue to strive for excellence and make a positive impact on the world. In closing, I want to thank everyone who has made this day possible. Let's celebrate our achievement and look forward to our bright futures that lie ahead. And remember, once a demon, always a demon.
Please stand and join the Vocal Music's senior choir in singing the national anthem. Please stand and join me in the flag salute. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join the Vocal Music Senior Choir in singing the Alma Mater.
Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to thee, O Duncan High School. True to thee, where'er we wander, loyal evermore. Red and white, our royal
Class of 2025, please join me in reciting the high school creed. We join the Duncan High School believe in the devotion to ideas that will promote clean air living and guide our spiritual, physical, intellectual, social development. We believe that a spirit of fair play be manifested in our interactions with one another. We believe that Duncan High School offers us the opportunity to train our worthy citizenship in a life of usefulness. We therefore ourselves to be loyal to Duncan High School and to the ideals for which it stands. You may be seated.
At this time, we would like to recognize the parents and guardians of the class of 2025. Please stand at this time. Thank you. You may now be seated.
At this time, we would like to recognize the Duncan Public School faculty and staff who have been an integral part of our educational upbringing. Please stand at this time. Thank you. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests and our high school administration. Please stand when recognized. The Duncan Board of Education, Carl Buchholz, Eric Davis, Christopher Schreckengost, Kristen Lohler, Greg Neal, our Superintendent of Duncan Public Schools, Dr. Channa Byerly, the Assistant Superintendents of Duncan Public Schools, Ms. Mary Stone and Ms. Kim Ellis, the Duncan High School Principal, Ms. Lisha Elroy, our Duncan High School Assistant Principals, Ms. Tara Smith and Mr. Rodney Strutton, and the Director of the Edge and Virtual, Ms. Sandra Hurst. You may be seated.
The following students have maintained a 4.0 or higher weighted GPA throughout their high school career. Please stand when your name is called. Kristen Alvarez, Dawson Baranik, Tiana Braxton, Cannon Brennis, Jackson Bull, Megan Bumpus, Aubrey Davis, Seth Downey, Lily Dreyer, Brady Ursum, Jacqueline Edwards, Xander Goodfellow, Addison Hayes, Cadence Hill, Raven Hunter, Ava Johnson, Nevaeh Camrath, Magnolia McAfee, Charles Payne, Brooklyn Rao, Bradley Smith, Briscoe Smith, Callan Smith Johnson, Gregory Stroud, Landon Thacker, Luke White, Amaya Williams, Kirsten Woods, and Caitlin Young. Thank you. Please be seated.
The following students have maintained a weighted and unweighted 4.0 GPA throughout their high school career. Please stand when your name is called. Vivian Albin, Julia Bowen, Daniel Bauer, Deacon Clark, Gavin Doughty, Carolina Fuller, Preston Giles, Araya Harris, Reagan Hicks, Juliana Holt, Kearney Holthouse, Emmy Marks, Luke McFatridge, Noah McFatridge, Ava Miller, Sydney Miller, Jackson Pogue, Colton Rother, Aaliyah Treat, and Hannah Woods. Thank you. You may be seated.
The following students qualified as Oklahoma Academic Scholars. The criteria for this honor is accumulate over grades 9, 10, 11, and first semester of grade 12, a minimum GPA of 3.7 on a 4.9 scale, or be in the top 10% of their graduation class. Complete the curricular requirements for a standard diploma, achieve a 27 composite score on the ACT or a 1220 combined reading and mathematics score on the SAT. The ACT or SAT must have been taken on a national test date or state-administered test date. Jackson Bull. Deacon Clark. Seth Downey. Xander Goodfellow. Reagan Hicks. Cadence Hill. Juliana Holt. Kearney Holthouse, Luke McFactridge, Noah McFactridge, Ava Miller, Sydney Miller, Jackson Pogue, Briscoe Smith, Gregory Stroud, and Landon Thacker. You may be seated.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, and honored guests. Today we celebrate a major milestone in the lives of our graduating class, a day filled with pride, accomplishment, and excitement for the future. To help mark this special occasion, we're honored to welcome our commencement speaker, Kenny Mossman. Kenny Mossman became the pastor at First Baptist Church in Carnegie, Oklahoma in February of 2022, but his path to pastorate was unconventional. He first worked 33 years in NCAA Division I athletics, including the Final 20 at the University of Oklahoma. At OU, Mossman served as Senior Associate Athletic Director for External Operations. In that role, he supervised 7 departments and more than 100 staff members. As a sports administrator, he had day-to-day oversight of the football and softball programs. He also served on the College Football Playoff Advisory Committee. Prior to his time at OU, he served as Associate Athletic Director at Illinois State and Sports Information Director at Kansas State. Aside from his administrative duties, Mossman worked extensively in radio and television sportscasting and authored a book on the history of Sooner football entitled The Oklahoma Football Vault. He also taught in OU's Gaylord College of Journalism for 16 years and received the inaugural Kelso Award for Teaching Excellence. Mossman is currently on the State Board of Directors for the Oklahoma Baptist and previously served 2 terms as State Board Chair for the Oklahoma Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He has been inducted into the Athletics Hall of Fame at his alma mater, Southwestern College, where he played basketball, and the Oklahoma Fellowship of Christian Athletes Hall of Champions. Mossman holds a bachelor's degree from Southwestern, a master's degree from Kansas State, and has completed partial work towards a master in theological studies at Midwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. He and his wife, Amy, have 4 children. Please join me in welcoming our 2025 commencement speaker, Kenny Mossman. It's an honor.
Good evening, Davis. I looked on the program when I got here tonight, and I saw that I was the speaker right before the diplomas are going to be handed out. It's like being the speaker right before dinner. But I'm very glad to be here, and I am a Baptist pastor, but I wasn't asked to come here to preach tonight, but it's not lost on me that we have a Baptist pastor, a microphone, and a room full of demons. So the temptation is substantial, but I came to talk tonight to the seniors. You have a life in front of you that's full of promise, and the possibilities are endless. And this is also a time when, probably more than any other time in your life, you're getting advice. You're getting a lot of inspiration, and you're being told to do things, to change things, to go places. And you're getting all kinds of input on your next steps and your immediate plan. I don't want to talk to you about any of that tonight. I want to talk to you about something farther out. It's not next week. It's not 5 years from now. It's not even 10 years from now. I want to talk to you about 47 years from now. If you're 18 tonight, you'll turn 65 in 2072, and that's the year many of you will retire. That's 47 years from now. That's 17,155 days. It's 411,720 hours from now. Tonight, you're reflecting on maybe 4 years, or 8 years, or 18 years. But in 2072, you'll be sitting up in these seats, reflecting on 47 years. I wonder what your life will look like then. I look back on mine, it was more than I could have asked for. I worked my dream job, I rubbed elbows with celebrities for whatever that's worth. I had access to major sporting events, and I did work that brought me great satisfaction. You heard that in my introduction tonight. And frankly, there was even more. There were private jets, five-star resorts, posh restaurants. For a small-town kid, it was pretty heady stuff. It was living large. And accomplishments, oh yes, lots of accomplishments. I was promoted. My work was recognized, sometimes nationally. The staff that I oversaw implemented ideas and programs that became national standards. We were elite. We were trend-setting. There was a lot for us to be proud of. In February of 22, I was sensing a call to the ministry, and I decided to leave college athletics. I'd leave it behind, and so I did. But as my days at OU wound down, I couldn't help but entertain this thought. Boy, things are sure going to be different around here when I'm gone. I let that process go just a little bit farther, and I thought, boy, they're going to miss me around here. And when I let my ego completely go unrestrained, I thought, they've got no chance around here without me. So vast was my knowledge, experience, and expertise that one had to wonder, how would the University of Oklahoma function when we took all of that away? Then March came. I had been the softball administrator at OU for 15 years. Coach Patty Gasso came to me when there were needs or problems in the program. I had sweated with that program, traveled with that program, celebrated with that program. I had celebrated things for which I thought I was partly responsible. Then in mid-March, as that day of my departure approached, the day when OU couldn't possibly play a game without me, it did the unthinkable. It played a game without me. The game came off without a hitch. Nobody called me to discuss stadium management or any other facet of hosting a game. Nobody sought my opinion. They just played. Then they played again, and again, and again. And eventually, without me, with no thought of me, they won a national championship. That was difficult, maybe. Not as difficult as September, when the big kahuna rolled around. Football season. I had been at the side of Bob Stoops and Lincoln Riley. Through many highs and a few lows, we had worked on stadium construction projects together, player personnel issues, and the recruiting process. We had traveled from coast to coast for games and other special and elite events. We'd all sat together in the Heisman Room in downtown New York City and heard the names of Oklahoma players called for the highest honor in college football. OU football without me, I thought, would be akin to playing a game without the Sooner Schooner. Then on a September night, with me an hour and a half away in Carnegie, Oklahoma, OU did the unthinkable. It filled its 80,000 seats to capacity, and it played a game without me. I was gone, but not much had changed. The big athletics machine in Norman was not dependent on me after all. It wasn't dependent on me at all. Dr. Seuss gave us one of the all-time classics when he wrote How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You remember the story. The Grinch, a recluse, had come to hate Christmas, and what he hated about it was all the trappings that came with it: the lights, the decorations, the food, and the presents. So the Grinch devised a plan. He would slip into Whoville on Christmas Eve and steal all the trappings of Christmas. In his mind, that would end Christmas once and for all. Take away the material things of Christmas, and you'll kill the spirit of Christmas, or so he thought. Somehow, even after being discovered by little Cindy Lou Who, he pulled off the heist, and when he had taken all the Christmas stuff back to his cave in the mountain, he turned an ear toward Whoville to catch what would certainly be the whimpering and wailing that would waft from the town when the people realized what they had lost. But that's not what they heard. It's not what he heard, is it? Instead, he heard the same celebration that he had always heard. The joy of the holiday wasn't found in the stuff. It was found in something much more personal, something much higher than material belongings. Nobody called me to see how things should run at OU after I left. You know what happened even after I had emptied my office and my lockers and my parking space? In a way, the Who's sang anyway. They always sang, because while I may have been a bit player in the operation, the results didn't depend on me. So what communication did I get after I left? Letters from former coworkers who thanked me for the time we spent together during times of personal and family crises. Invitations to come back and speak to groups like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes about integrity and character. Cards from associates telling me they missed me and the lunches and the road trips we used to take together. Text messages from student athletes thanking me for a faith example. Phone calls from coaches who just wanted to say they had missed seeing me. And then, of course, there were the remembrances of times when I showed up at a black tie dinner and my tuxedo pants didn't have a zipper in it. That's funny. Or the time when I choked on a bagel in front of the hoity-toity Rose Bowl committee. That was embarrassing. I have a case in my office that contains 28 championship rings and watches from 20 bowl appearances. The Grinch could steal all those tonight. It wouldn't change a thing. It wouldn't change what really mattered over my 20 years in Norman. What mattered was the friendships and the development of my family. I don't think I realized that during the 20 years I was there, but I realize it now. So what about 47 years from now? You know what will happen 47 years and one day from now? The Who's will still get up in the morning after you're no longer at your workplace, and they'll sing. They'll do the work with or without you. Does that mean it was all in vain? Am I trying to tell you to discourage you from achieving an accomplishment? No. I want you to achieve at the highest level, and I can tell this is a group that already has a firm grasp on that. But what I want to encourage you to do is to wrap those things inside a life that's filled with love and laughter and care for other people. I want you to understand that relationships accomplish more than accomplishments. I want you to understand that friends are more meaningful than trophies, and that families are the absolute centerpiece. When it came time for my wife and I to decide about moving from Norman, with all of its stores and restaurants and things to do, to Carnegie, a town of 1,500 people that's 25 miles from the closest Walmart. When it came time to make that decision, we took one last visit to Carnegie. We went to a restaurant there that probably wouldn't pass health inspection. And when I went to put my hand on the table to sit down, the tabletop popped up because it wasn't bolted to the base below. The walls weren't sheetrocked or painted, they were plywood. The reality hit us. And on the drive back to Norman, neither my wife nor I said very much. We were nervous, scared, and uncertain. The following week, I went back to Carnegie to preach. We talked with the people there, and we had the typical great friendship and fellowship. As we walked back to my car, my wife said to me, "How do you feel about coming here now?" And I said, "It's going to be fine." And she said, "Yeah, we can do this." I walked a few more steps, and a thought came to my mind. And I know it was from God, and I want to share it with you tonight. I want you to go achieve. I want you to go accomplish. If you can make the world better, do. But I want you to remember this, as we remembered it when we went to Carnegie. God doesn't send you to places. He sends you to people. He sends you to invest in the lives of other people. In senior class, that's not just true for pastors. It's true for all of us. The day after your graduation, the day after your last day on the job, the Who's are going to sing. Live your lives in such a way that might lead them to sing a chorus about the love and the care that you demonstrated for others and the investment that you made in the lives of those around you. May God richly bless you. Congratulations and all the best. Go get them.
Class of 2025, please rise. These seniors have met the requirements as set down by the state and local boards of education.
Ellis Albin. Vivian Albin. Kristen Alvarez. Ramon Avila. Julia Bowen. Cannon Brennis. Fatima Kawili. Danielle Christian. Deacon Clark. Aubrey Davis.
Emma Harper. Seth Downey. Brady Ursum. Jacqueline Edwards. Carolina Fuller. Preston Giles. Araya Harris. Addison Hayes. Reagan Hicks. Juliana Holt.
Kearney Holthouse. Raven Hunter. Reese Immel. Ava Johnson. Nevaeh Camrath. Olivia Lianos. Emmy Marks. Luke McFatridge. Noah McFatridge. Noel McRoy.
Ava Miller. Sydney Miller. Mallory Moreno. Josie Munoz. Charles Payne. Gilbert Parker. Jackson Pogue. Dayani Radia. Callan Smith Johnson. Landon Thacker.
Aaliyah Treat. Luke White. Amaya Williams. Hannah Woods. Cole Young. Alexis Zavala. Madison Adams. Jaden Alexander. Artemio Alfaro. Presley Askins.
Macy Baldwin. Connor Bernard. Aspen Berry. Nikayla Beard. Dawson Baronic. Macy Bishop. Lacey Blaylock. Stony Bowens. Daniel Bauer. Tiana Braxton.
Let's go, girlfriend.
Grayson Brookshire. Megan Bumpus. Gavin Kane. Crystal Carmona. Davion Carr. Spencer Carter. Evan Castellanos. Maya Shalini Devore. Camille Chiment. Jordan Childers.
Guilford Clark. Arli Conklin. Nolan Coscry. Daniel Crispin. Alexander Crone. Ella Davidson. Ben Davis. Megan DeVolt. Carla Diaz. Helen Demonska.
Jared Doss. Gavin Dowdy. Lily Dreyer. Chakota Drew Lewis. Aiden Dupre. Alexia Eakins. Isaiah Elix. Connor Faber. Wendy Fernandez. Cassandra Feudel.
Jana Fleetwood. Andrew Flowers. Tiffany Friends. Angie Garcia. Serenity Garden. Raymond Garland. Bailey Gifford. Emily Gomez. Xander Goodfellow. Oliver Grammer.
Zoe Gustin. Emily Hansen. Dylan Hardy. Garrett Henry. Delilah Hernandez. Stephanie Hernandez. Israel Hernandez. Jessica Hernandez. Maria Hernandez. Pedro Hernandez.
Cadence Hill. Isabella Hobbs. Hannah Holmes. Daniel Hudson. Noah Hudson. Kaylee Jeffries. Bladen Jennings. Joseph Johnson. Jaden Jolly. Chance Jones.
Colton Jones. Cheyenne Kaus. Karis Keel. Cooper Kelly. Dylan King. Caden Lemons. Jacoby Lewis. James Lewis. Gentry Lewis. Amelia Loki.
Ethan Lynn. Joy Mahan. Aiden Marquez Hill. Jaslyn Martinez. Matthew Maytubby. Magnolia McAfee. John McLean. Jude McCurdy. Lexus McReynolds. Jaden Meadows.
Jesse Mendenhall. Gabriel Meyer. Hannah Meyer. Gracie Mitchell. Niamara Moreno. Keely Morrow. Gabriel Monahan. Jacob Nelson Sanders. Divinity Newberry. Janaea Newberry.
Mike Wynn. Noah Farrow. Jacob Phillips. Mackenzie Polos. Daisy Ray. Eli Ramirez. Mia Ramos Umanya. Devontae Reese. Eric Reza. Shaden Rogers.
Colton Rother. Nathaniel Scallon. Morgan Scott. Mackenzie Sherrill. Jackson Simpson. Alexis Smitty. Bradley Smith. Briscoe Smith. Minxie Sun. Benjamin Spalding.
I had to prepare myself on that one.
Braden Stevens. Trevor Stiles. Gregory Stroud. Gage Stewart. Torin Serber. Dylan Troutman. Malin Vang. Ariana Villagrana. Maya Warner. Azalea Weeks.
Jermaine West. Aiden White. Madeline White. Peyton Wickoff. Emily Williams. Jackson Williams. Devin Wilson.
Jake Wood. Kirsten Woods. Merkaylin Woods. Caitlin Young. Sincere Young. Aiden Yance. Hannah Zavala.
Good evening, everyone. I once again would just like to thank everyone for this incredible opportunity to stand here tonight. Thank you to the staff that put me up for this award and to the students that voted for me. Thank you to the people who have poured into me over the years. There are so many of you that would be here all night if I were to name them all off. I just want you all to know I would not be the person I am today without the things you all have done for me, no matter how big or small you think your impact has been. Most importantly, thank you to my parents who have never stopped believing in me and constantly pushed me to achieve new things. We're getting ready to wrap up this evening, so I'll keep this short. Today is a moment we've all been rushing toward. Over the years, the term "I can't wait" has been used too many times to count. I can't wait for lunch, I can't wait for Friday, and recently, I can't wait to graduate. For years, we've been counting down to this day and have probably even had it circled on the calendar. We couldn't wait to be finished, to grow up, to finally arrive. But in that rush, how many moments did we miss? How many little things passed us by while we were so focused on the next big thing? The next deadline, decision, or destination. We chased academic validation, sports wins, and expectations, thinking that somehow they would fill us up. That if we just got there, wherever there is, we'd finally feel fulfilled. But here's the truth I think many of us are starting to realize. Life isn't made up of grand moments, it's made up of small ones. The harsh reality of those moments is that we don't get them back. James 4:14 reminds us, "Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring, what your life will be. For you are like a vapor that appears for a little while, then vanishes." And while that verse may sound heavy, it is actually a gift. A reminder to slow down, to live, not just for the destination, but for the journey, for the everyday moments that are shaping us. This stage of life right here is a privilege. We're told that these are the best years of our lives, and while we may disagree at times, there's some truth to it. How lucky are we to see our childhood friends every single day? To be surrounded by people who knew us when we were just kids with big dreams and braces. Here's where nostalgia finds its meaning. Nostalgia doesn't show up for a life we regret, it shows up when we've lived fully. When we have been present enough to collect memories worth missing. Nostalgia is proof we are living a life worth remembering. How lucky are we to yearn for our own memories? The rest of the world will tell us to keep going, keep achieving, keep checking off boxes. While accomplishments matter, it's okay to not have it all figured out. It's okay to slow down, to take a breath, to rest. Because one day, we'll be working, raising families, and navigating whatever adulthood has in store for us. And we'll look back on these days, and when we do, I hope we remember how full our lives were. So, as we step into this next chapter, my hope tonight is to remind you to be present. Don't take time for granted and quit waiting for the next thing to feel happy or whole. Live in the moment, celebrate even the smallest victories, and appreciate the blessings along the way. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present to you the Duncan High School graduating class of 2025.